I was trying to like nap. You know how like you wake up too early and try to go back to sleep, and I was trying to do that, but my arm is just hurting so bad. It just kept waking me up, and I was gonna write, but my arm is just hurting so bad that I can't even like focus or concentrate or get my arm into a position where, I can actually write. So speaking of which, pardon all the fidgeting throughout the video because I'm just trying to get my fucking arm in some kind of relief. I'm just trying to get some kind of relief right now. Like, I just had a meltdown before I got on film. And, well, the reason I got on film was because, like I said, I was going to write, but that ain't working out. So I was like, you know what? Let me just make a video. But, yeah, like, you guys asked me to keep you updated, on, so Bonjour Mon Petites. But you guys asked me to keep you updated about, my condition and everything that's been going on with me. And I feel terrible, guys. I feel freaking terrible. So this this is just the theme of the day. We're just gonna go with the whole terrible theme. But like I said, you guys wanted me to keep you updated with my condition and how everything's going with my brokenness. So here I am making this video, and first of all, I just want to thank everybody for all the words of encouragement and the prayers and well wishes and all that good stuff. Like, whatever you guys are doing, keep doing it, because according to one of my doctors, I am healing very quickly. So whatever y'all doing, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it because I need it. So like I said, thank you guys for the prayers and well wishes and all that stuff. But I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I am going through it. Like, every day it's just so difficult. And don't get me wrong, like, I've been through some difficult stuff in my life. Like, I've been through some shit, right? But to be going through something that's so physically and emotionally difficult at the same time, it's like some next level difficulty type stuff, like, I'm stressed, I'm tired, like, I cannot get a good night's rest, like, to save my life. I feel ugly, like, it's just, and surgery, like, I'm prepared for surgery. Oh yeah, I go for surgery next Friday, the 23rd. I heard from my orthopedic surgeon, and I'm not out of the woods yet, as far as surgery on my arm, but it's looking like I may not have to have surgery on my arm. Like, the progress with my hand is really good, like I was saying, but it's still pretty much, like, whatever. But the doctor says that the bone fragments in my arm are almost touching. So he said everything's like looking really good. So I don't have to go back and see him until sometime in March, because that's how everything is looking. So fingers crossed I won't have to get surgery on my arm as well as my eye. But next Friday I'm going for surgery, and I've never had surgery before. Like, I've never broken a bone, I've never been through anything like this before. Like, physically traumatic, like, all my trauma, all the things that I've been through have been like socioeconomic type things, um, love type crap, emotional stuff, things like that. Like, ow, 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 ow. I don't know what's been going on with my arm lately, but like the last like 3 or 4 days, it's just been hurting so bad. And like, I feel like I said, I feel like there's a small fire in my cast right now. But then my arm feels like there's a rabid dog trying to yank my arm off. Like, I can't get, I can't, like, even with the sling, like, I can't get it into a position where I'm just comfortable, where there's some relief. Like, I feel like a dog is trying to rip my arm out of the socket. Like, that is the, on top of the fire in my cast. There's a fire in my cast. Like, I had like a breakdown or whatever because I want to rip this thing off. I want to physically rip this thing off. And I'm trying to be a G about it because, like, A, my threshold for pain is like ridiculously high. And B, this what the hell can I do about it? You know, I kind of just have to sit through it and deal with it and just like go through this. But like I said, I can't work. I can't film any tutorials, no hair, no makeup. So YouTube is another stream of income that I have that I can't capitalize on right now. Like, I have all this time, but I can't even do nothing with it because I can't physically move my hand. I can't move my arm. I need my body to work. Like, so like, you know, I just, number one, I wish this never happened, you know, like, I'm sitting here just every day, I'm trying to, like, I'm running through my mind and I'm, like, really trying to figure out, like, what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to take from this? What am I supposed to gain from this? Like, why did the universe put me in this situation? Like, what is it that I needed to see and I don't see it? I don't see it. Like, you know, I was talking to somebody the other day at my orthodontist office, and she was just talking about how, you know, life is so fragile and life is so precious and we need to, like, appreciate life. And, you know, and I'm like, yeah, I know me. I'm the last person who needs any kind of lessons on appreciating their lives. Like, I love my life. I live an absolutely fabulous life. Like, what y'all see out there on social media or whatever, that's not fluff. That's not cute shit for social media. Like, that's legit. That's real. Yo, this camera is so dark, and I wanna. Okay, I just bit the bullet. Like, I just had to get up and turn on the light. Luckily, my light, you know, is right there. But, like, I love to travel. I enjoy myself. I have a crap ton of friends, people who love me and genuinely care about me, you know, my family. Like, I love myself. I love everything about myself. God, I love myself. I love myself so much. It bothers people. Like, you know, so it's like, I am the last person who needs a lesson in appreciation of life. Like, I'm good. I'm all the way good. Trust me. You know, like, so I thought about, you know, like, slowing down, but I don't need to slow down. If anything, I need to go harder because I have so many gifts and talents and things to share with the world, and I could be so much further than I am now if I was consistent, especially like with this YouTube thing. Like, if I was more consistent with YouTube, I would be so much further. Like I would have 250,000 subscribers, you know, but I'm not. And like, I only post once a month. So, you know, so maybe I was like, maybe this is meant to like light a fire under my ass. Maybe this was meant to get me more, like, you know, motivated, more, you know, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is I can't sleep at night. What I do know is I can't put a bra, like, I had, like, you see how I only have one strap on my shirt right now because I have to step into my shirt, because if I don't, I got to take my sling off, and then I got to slide the joint over my arm and up and like lift, and like looking down, just now looking down hurts, looking up hurts. Like, I can't look up. Like, I feel like I have one regular eye and one lazy eye, which is, you know, why I have to have surgery because my whole joint, like, it's just it's just, and I'm trying not to cry on this shit, but And then I can't even cry because if my nose gets like too congested or whatever, I can't blow my nose because if I blow my nose, I have specific doctor's orders to not blow my nose because something can happen with my eye. Like something because my eye is in my sinuses, I can like blow my eye closed or like it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I just I'm tired. Like I want this to be over with. I want this to be done. I want to get back to work. Like there's just so much stuff, you know, in my head, and this is hard, y'all. This is so hard. If I could describe this in any other way, hard is the only word that I can think of. Like this shit is hard. I had a braces update to film for you guys, and I could just throw it up in this video, but honestly, I don't even feel like it. Like I'm just not. I'm just not. You know, like I'm just not. Like there's a lot to talk about with my braces because I got a lot done, and my teeth hurt like hell. And you remember those silver wires that I had across the front of my 4 teeth? Well, now they're across my front 6 teeth. So like that's a lot. So I got to deal with that pain on top of this pain, and you know, it's just like I said, man, this shit is just hard. This shit is just so hard. I wish I had like a message of encouragement, like something that I could just, you know, say to you guys and like deliver to you a message of peace or hope or understanding or something positive, you know, that I could give to you guys. But honestly, right now, at this very moment, I just like, I ain't even got it in me. I ain't even got it in me. Like, I want to break down and just cry my heart out. And I really do. And I know this isn't going to be too much longer, you know, because like in the cast, I got about another month and a half, 2 months, you know, and like my eye surgery, once I get that done, I'll have 2 weeks and then I should be straight, you know. So I know it's going to be okay soon, but the here and now, it's just so difficult. Like I have to sit with this shit and deal with this shit and be with it right now, and that's the worst part. And I know that I'm going to come back and I'm going to be stronger and I'm going to be better and greater and I'm going to do all these amazing things, right? But like right now, right here, I'm fucked up, B. And I don't know how to deal with that. I legit don't know how to deal with that. Like all these other emotional things that I got going on in my life, but I gotta have this on top, like this prevalent, depressing, draining, like this shit is wicked. I don't even know if I'm post this video. I don't even know. I guess it feels good to kind of just talk about it and get out what I'm feeling without anybody saying something stupid to me, you know. I don't know if this is helpful for anybody, but you know, like I wasn't joking in my last video, like the first video that I told you guys about my broken arm and stuff. Like when I said I'm miserable, like I'm miserable, like, and I have to have this pillow under my arm now because I was holding my arm like this, but I have to hold my arm like this. Like it has to be like, it has to be tilted but straight out. So kind of like I I can't I can't even show y'all, but my arm is like I said, it's out, but it's straightforward. So it's like this. So I can't keep it like this. I have to keep it like this. Like I have to sleep like this. I have to like, and that's why I can't take a nap, because like I can't even, like I said, like not only do I not have the use of my arm, but I don't have the use of my hand. Like this is like every time I think about everything wrong, I get depressed. Like I said, I don't know what the purpose of this video is. There's no real like purpose. It's kind of just me, instead of writing, just talking to you guys because I can't, like, I can write, but at this very moment my arm is just hurting so goddamn bad that I can't, you know, like I'm sitting up right now and my arm is kind of feeling better, but that fire that I was talking about is still there, and I'm itching, and you know, it's like I don't know if I gotta sleep sitting up now, but like so I sleep on the couch because I figure that the confinement of the space, not being able to move all over the place, like helps me just stay in one position and know that my arm is going to stay in that position while I'm sleeping. Well, that's like the hope, and it usually that's what happens. Like it stays in whatever position that I fall asleep in, and it's just like I'm kind of okay. Like I can, but again, you know, like if it hurts throughout the middle of the night, you know, I'm gonna wake up. But, and don't get me wrong, like I'm grateful that it wasn't worse, because it could have been worse. Oh, you know what? Let me show y'all my scans. I'm gonna throw my scans in here, like my eye and my arm, so y'all can see the extent of you know what happened. Because like I look decent right now. Like I mean, I think I look terrible, but like in comparison to what I did look like, I look decent now. I did not look decent when this shit first happened, okay? Like, you know, like I said, the bone in my eye is broken. Like it's down here. It should be right here, but it's down here. And when they do the surgery, I don't even know if they're going to like cut that bone off, or like, because they can't put it back. Like I think it's just like hanging there. I'm not sure, but hang on. But I'm not sure, but I'm scared about this surgery, not because of anything going wrong like with the actual surgery, but because like I don't take medicine, right? Like because one of two things happens when I take medicine. One, it doesn't work, like it's completely ineffective, or number two, it makes me ridiculously sick and my body does everything it can to get it out of me. So I'm scared that they're going to put me under and I'm going to wake up like in the middle of it. I don't know how surgery works with anesthesia and then putting you under and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if there's like a constant flow of the anesthetic or anesthesia. I don't know what these words are, but I don't know how that works. But I'm scared that I'm going to wake up. Like, they have to. So, just so y'all can, so I could paint a picture for you guys, right? So, they're gonna cut open the side of my eye, right? And they're like gonna make a very small incision, and they have to cut that open and then pull the flap down so that they can get to the pink part, like the muscle tissue and stuff. So like once they have the flap down and they get to all that stuff, they have to cut through all that stuff, and then behind like the muscle tissue and the fat and all that stuff, they have to lift that out of the way and get to the bone. And then they have to put these prying type devices, like it digs into my eye, and they have to put two of them in my eye, one for this part and one for this part. So they have to put these prying type things in my eye to hold it open, right? And then they're going to take a titanium implant and put it in there in the area where the bone is missing. I think that they have to go in there to like see exactly how the bone is missing and then make the implant, or maybe they have all of my scans already, so maybe they already know exactly what like shape of the plate they have to put in my face. I really am titanium. I'm gonna be titanium. Yo, you know how you realize something that's funny but like it's not funny? So like one of my personal theme songs is Titanium by Sia and David Guetta. And the lyrics are, I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose, fire away, ricochet, you take your aim, fire away. And then it's like, you shoot me down, but I won't fall, I am titanium. And that repeats. And like getting this implant in my face, like this titanium implant in my face, like just made me kind of realize like the lyrics of that song, like what it means to me is like, so I've always felt like, I've always known that the universe has had my back, like forever. I've always had a sense of invincibility about myself. Like I said, like I have the most inflated ego on the planet. Like if you know me in real life, you know I'm not even exaggerating. Like I have the biggest ego, hands down. Like, so like I said, so I've always had this sense of invincibility about myself. Like I know that the universe got my back and that nothing will happen to me, like nothing can kill me. And just the part in that song where it says, you shoot me down but I won't fall. Holy crap, I'm getting emotional. You know, where it says, you shoot me down but I won't fall, I am titanium. Like going through this whole thing, when the car was spinning out, right? I'm in the back seat and I'm just thinking to myself, you gotta be kidding me, son. Like I wasn't even scared. I was pissed off. More than anything, I was pissed the off. And I wasn't thinking about death. I wasn't thinking about dying. I didn't even know I was hurt until I tried to get up. You know, because like I said, I've just always had this sense of invincibility about myself. Like, can't nothing take me out. When I get out of here, I'm going to be old and, you know, like I'm going to have a extra dumb full life, you know. So that's crazy. Like how this song just has all this extra meaning to me now. Like, but anyway, like I said, that kind of just put me, wow, that kind of just put me in like such a better mood and in such a better space. Like, so I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna end this video in like 2 seconds, but you know how just a little while ago I was sitting here like trying to figure out like what the point of this video was, or like what kind of message I could give, or like something hopeful or positive or whatever. But I just totally received something for myself. Like, I'm in and out of doctors 3+ days a week, you know, like literally 3+ days a week. I'm in and out of the doctors, you know, and I'm in all this pain and I'm sad and I'm depressed and you know, and I'm knocked down right now, but fuck out of here. I'm still standing. I'm a titanium. Can't nothing hurt me. Like, can't nothing, like, even if I get knocked down, I'll never get knocked out. You know, like, yo, I really just like had kind of like an epiphany moment. Like